definitely a different situation than we've ever done on Satterwhite Live before, but just so the audience out there understands, we're all working remote at Satterwhite, some of us just in our own offices, but we've got Brett, wave at us, Brett Belknap in Gunnison, Utah office. The two, we've got some people in our LJ, Georgia, our Eastern Division. They're out on job sites, and in the Appalachian Mountains, the cell coverage out there is horrible, so they can't really join with the Zoom remote session. But Blake, you're the normal guy on this. Why don't you give a wave?
All right. Hey, hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's version of Satterwhite Live. We're kind of trying something new here this week, being that we have a few people working remote with the coronavirus fears going on. So we wanted to talk to you for a little bit today about cabin fever. So cabin fever, I'm sure everyone's got a healthy dose of that. Wouldn't you agree, Josh?
Yeah, so speaking of cabin fever, I'm at the house watching my son Luke. So sorry, we'll just get a dadgum call. What's the luck of that? Sit here for 30 minutes. But anyway, so we're at the house, babysitting Luke, Zooming meeting. So just a little preview of how we can do business even right now today. We can walk you through, any of us in Satterwhite can walk you through how to set up Zoom, get you into a meeting. So even though we can't sit down face to face, we can still be face to face from anywhere in the country, basically anywhere in the world to help you design your house.
Absolutely. So like Josh said, Zoom is a free service that we can access very easily, and it really opens up a lot of opportunities for us. So, and it's also kind of a prequel to our Satterwhite virtual seminar coming up on May 8th and 9th. We typically do this in person, but with the COVID-19 fears, we're going to an online virtual experience. So this is the platform that we're going to be using it. So we wanted to kind of give it a little bit of a test run and see how things were going. I wish everyone would think cabin fever would be the fever to come by a log cabin. So that would be the ultimate option. So,
well, with real cabin fever setting in, it's a great time to start that process, and over the next 45 minutes here, we should be able to touch on all those points.
Absolutely. I think we'll definitely fill up 45 minutes today, maybe even an hour. So, like you said, everyone's a lot of people are sitting at the house. They don't have anything to do. What a great time to get on our website, browse our plans. If you have a floor plan that you have some questions about, just feel free to call your salesman. If you're ready to get your plans drawn, Megan is a drafts person or draftswomaness. She could,
I like it.
And she'd love to go ahead and talk to you over the phone and meet with you through Zoom or FaceTime and get started on your log home plans. Brett, is that kind of the same experience y'all are having up there in Utah?
Yeah, I've got drafting personnel here in engineering, so we got a lot of them in the funnel right now.
That's good.
Stages. I might point out one other thing about this remote situation we're doing. Last week I did a FaceTime with a customer that's about 200 miles away. I had my iPad up and was FaceTiming them on their phone. They had their phone as well as their computer. I had my computer, so we could look at a house, we could look at the details, we could talk about some modifications to it. So still, there's a couple of different ways to work with this COVID fear and still get business done, take care of customers.
Absolutely.
Hey, Danny, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Is there any way you can do a screen share and just show some of the capabilities that we've got as far as showing plans and pictures via Zoom or FaceTime, like Brett said?
Yeah, you did put me on the spot, didn't you?
Hey!
Let me see what I can do.
We have 45
I will do a screen share. Let me see. This is unrehearsed, folks.
We'll do it live.
We're going live.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, each of the salesmen, as you discuss things with them, they've got maybe plans that they might want to show you. This is a home in Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
Yeah, and this, we've kind of forced our hands to learn this on the fly. But I mean, this is not just from now on. It's not going to be something that we just have to do during this short-term quarantine, we can do this at any point going forward because we kind of learned it now, been forced to learn it.
Yeah, I would agree. It's an effective tool.
Very user friendly.
You got me into the pictures. I can show pictures till the end of time.
Hey, we got 45 minutes to kill. We're only about 6 minutes in. So, Robert, do you have anything you want to add, or are you just going to watch?
I think
Tell
Robert's
us
on the
about the
phone.
weather, Robert.
He's on mute.
Yeah,
for
you're
one.
muted.
Guys, I'm telling, we've got people logging on here, first time viewers. I'm seeing on my phone from all over town. So this,
Yeah, I'm seeing right here. We've got people from Iceland,
yeah,
Ecuador. This is really neat.
I can see my sister-in-law is logged on. She's one of my biggest fans. Hello, Tina. Thanks for logging on to learn more about Satterwhite.
Greetings from the United States, wherever you are out there. I mean, we cover the whole country. We've kind of got it divided into thirds. There's the Western Division based out of Gunnison, Utah. Of course, our home office and headquarters is in Longview, Texas. Our Eastern Division is in Ellijay, Georgia. Beautiful southern Appalachia, about 90 minutes north of Atlanta.
So I'll take just a moment to just let everybody know. I know a question that we're all getting in Longview a lot is, are we still working? Are we still doing things? And for sure, people who have construction loans with new houses under construction with no, potentially trying to get into them, that's been deemed essential by, state government, federal government. So we're still building houses. Everything's still going there. Planning's still going on at the office. So, we can help you any step of the way. We've actually, we've got voice over IP, which Danny, our IT guy, has helped us with. So we can actually answer, even though we're working from home, watching Luke, my son who's not in school. My secretary can still page right here. We can still take calls. Almost seamless for the end customer, wouldn't you guys say?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, there's nothing slowing us down here at Satterwhite. All of our crews are all still working, building houses just as quick as we possibly can. And we'd love to get you in here and start making your dreams come true with the log home plan.
Do you think Robert is really working, or is he just hamming this up for the camera?
I was just looking at that.
He's acting like he's working.
He is.
He's doing a good job at acting like.
What is that hat? Is that Texas Rangers ball cap he's got on?
Yeah, he doesn't know that they're not playing baseball right now, so he keeps wearing it.
Our crews, this won't slow them down. They're out in the country, far away from the city. They're already socially isolated wherever they're building, and they don't like each other anyway, so they don't get very close on the job site anyway. So they're out there breathing fresh air.
Right. And
Brett, how's milling going in the great metropolis of Gunnison?
It's going. We've getting a little bit low on some raw stock. We're bringing it in from Chama now.
right.
But no lag in production, huh? We're still wide open there.
No, we're still wide open. We're getting plenty of material up, so we can manufacture whatever you want.
Awesome.
That
Just a
sounds
minute
good.
ago, when we were setting up this live stream, we had Kelly Hunt, who's the grandfather of Rocky Hunt. A lot of you have been following that on our Facebook feed, and I wish Kelly was still there on camera with Brett. He could give us an update on Rocky. Also, I noticed that Danny, DANI, cleared out of Brett's office when we actually went on the air. So.
Yes, she did.
Well, Danny, from this little short test run, do you feel pretty confident we're going to be able to do this on this virtual seminar?
Oh yeah, I think let me see it, and y'all carry on talking, and I'll throw up a graphic for the folks to see out there. But if you go to our website, you can go ahead and give your contact information. Our seminar, Satterwhite's been doing seminars for years and years. And so our meeting venue that's just a mile down the road, when we've always done these in person, and what's the capacity? I think we're limited to about 160 seats. And, within a month here out of our spring date, that event would have been sold out or shortly would be right now. It sells out. We get phenomenal reviews. I don't know if we'll come across that great virtual. Boy, we might. It's a new experience for us, but yeah, we had to cancel the live seminar for this spring, but we came right in behind it with a virtual seminar that we're going to do on the same platform that you guys are watching right now on the Zoom platform. It won't be presented like this group speak, where everybody can talk like right now. But
And it's not going to be on Facebook or YouTube also. So you're seeing that now. But if it's something that you want to participate in, you need to contact one of us at one of these offices so we can get you the credentials to log in to actually be a part of. You're watching a Zoom meeting now, but you'll actually be in it with us at that time.
yes, we're broadcasting a Zoom meeting over Facebook and YouTube, but the actual virtual seminar that you can sign up for on our website right now, that event will be on Zoom only. So we'll have registration information out, I expect, within the next week, which will announce all the sessions and details. And yeah, we're furiously kind of transitioning into the virtual world. And it's either it'll be entertaining one way or another, either because of the content that we have or because of big technical disaster, which will all be on it.
You can't turn away from something like that. So we'll have viewers one way or the other.
Yeah,
That's right.
So in case you didn't know, Megan's one of our designers. Megan, do you want to tell them anything about how you're still able to design from basically anywhere remotely? And
yeah, I
do the
mean,
same
like
thing?
I've been working from home for going on 2 weeks now, I guess, when all this first started.
It's been longer than that.
What?
It's been longer than that.
Like, he thinks it's funny. Anyway, so I mean, I can do everything from home, and like even before all this happened, probably 50%, maybe even more of my customers I never met in person throughout the whole process. So it's not out of the ordinary at all for me to work without you having to come into the office and meet with me. I mean, you send me an email and I call you and we discuss it.
And you're
So
still
easy.
mailing hard copies.
Yeah, we're still mailing hard copies. So once I get done with, the rough draft preliminary final, we're still mailing the hard copies like we always do. I mean, and nothing changes on your end at all. Nothing really changes that much on my end either. So we're all good in the design department.
And Brett, you can correct me if I'm wrong, and George is not here to defend themselves, but at least in Longview, material sales are still fine. We're taking orders over the phone, via email. We're, running credit cards, meeting people at the door. People aren't even having to come in, basically paperless, no physical contact at all, still be able to get material. So even if you're not doing a house, if you just need material in Texas, Georgia, or Utah, I think we can pretty much do that hands off. Is that right, Brett?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of phone call-ins. We've even got a note on the door. People walk up to the door and see that we're trying to do this social distancing. I'll go back out and get in their car and call us. I'll put the order in. We'll get the material brought up, and I'll write the ticket, or Danny will write the ticket and go out and collect their money. So there's every once in a while we get somebody that doesn't know how to read. And usually men, they don't like to read those door notes, so they just plow on in and we sit down and visit them in them. But yeah, we're doing a lot of things remotely, trying to keep the spread down, keep us from being exposed.
Good. And we're doing the same thing here in Longview. So looks like Robert might be back with us. Nope, he's back to working again, I guess. So, Josh, is there anything you
He's
want?
hamming it up. He's hamming it up.
I'm still busy.
Yeah.
But
We can't
Brett's
hear you.
doing
You're
it.
on mute, Robert.
Yeah, you're on mute, Robert. Brett's doing it. Texas is doing it. I know George is doing it, so we can help you for sure.
And
Yeah.
people
What do you got
are
to-
buying houses still. Brett, you just had a big contract within the past week, I believe.
Yeah, just the other day, a nice package going to Belfry, Montana.
Wow. Well, and my customers and the lenders too, we're all the time getting emails about these great rates, and customers, even old customers, are coming back out of the woodwork trying to take advantage of these great interest rates. So it really is a great time to buy. Don't let the panic dissuade you.
Absolutely.
We're a little off our preferred pace of selling a house a day, but
Yeah.
we've had several houses sold out of the Longview office here, and yeah, this is not deterring people from building that home.
Not at all.
Josh, you have anything you want to add before we wrap this up?
No, just personally, we'd like to wish you guys a happy Easter. I hope that you're all off tomorrow, being able to spend time at home with your families, and prepare for Sunday, and we'll be praying for you guys and praying for the country. And one thing that I think that we've taken away, I think we've all talked about at the office, is how it's kind of recentered God for all of us. And if nothing else comes from that, I think that's a good deal. But that's all I wanted to say. Happy Easter, guys. We love you. We're praying for you. We're praying for you. Rocky, Brett, if you could tell Rocky or Kelly that we're praying for Rocky.
We do.
Absolutely. Happy Easter, and we will see you guys next week at 11:30. Go ahead, Danny. You want something to add something?
No, I was just going to say before we sign off, everybody give a good wave, and I'm going to turn my back to the camera to punch a button back here that says fade to black. But everybody that joins us on the Satterwhite Lives, we appreciate it. And every Thursday, 11:30 Central Time.
I think Robert's trying to say something, but he can't get his mic turned on.
No, I got it back on. I apologize. I'm having to do a little work there, but I had somebody actually calling in. People are still calling in, looking to make some plans. Now's a good time for the planning phase, going into the spring and summer. So
absolutely. So, all right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next week at 11:30 on Satterwhite Live.
Yep. Happy Easter, guys.
thank you.
Happy Easter.
Come tell them happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Luke.
Hurry.
Luke, give us a wave, buddy.
Tell them happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Happy
Easter.
Easter, Lukey. You gotta love coworkers.
Yeah.